Hi guys, I'm Andrea and today I'll be doing my first ever book haul. So I recently acquired a bunch of books, whether that be through regular price things or discounts or even book sales. I've got a bunch of books on my hands, so I thought I'd talk about them. So the first book I bought was actually from Barnes & Nobles and it was $7.98, yes. And I just got it because I thought it was such a very interesting selection of titles, and that book is titled The Sensational Tales of Terror Penny Dreadfuls, and it's just a collection of a bunch of Penny Dreadful Victorian era sensation stories. It includes Frankenstein, and I already have a copy of Frankenstein, but it never hurts to have one more copy. It has The Mummy's Curse by Lisa May Alcott, it has The Werewolf, it has some selections of Edgar Allan Poe and Washington Irving, and I just really loved all the different titles it had on here. And I'm really looking forward to actually getting through it. I haven't started it yet, but I thought it would be a nice thing to have if I'm ever in the mood for some Victorian horror. I could have them all in this collection of books. The next book I want to talk about, I was actually at a book sale and this book was $2 and I just immediately ran towards it. I was like, no, I need this book because I haven't read it yet, which is surprising to me because I adore this author and I adore how she writes, and I hadn't actually had a chance to read it, and that is The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. And I don't really know much about this book, but it was $2, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy it right now. All I know about this book is that it's a drama, there's a death, this is slow paced, I've heard. I heard a story about ordinary people, and that J.K. Rowling really kind of weaves a very intimate story, an intimate setting. It's very different from Harry Potter, and because of that it's kind of been getting some polarizing reactions because of it. So I don't know when I will get to this book, but I'm looking forward to reading a new J.K. Rowling that I haven't really read of before. There was a sale for paperback titles and they were 3 paperbacks for $2. So I had a look around and I saw a book that I really wanted, which was Wicked by Gregory Maguire. This is a reread for me. I've already read Wicked, but it's been years since I've read Wicked, and I didn't own a copy of Wicked and I really wanted one, so I just bit the bullet and got it. This edition has some photos from the Broadway musical starring Idina Menzel and Christian Chenoweth. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Wicked is. It's from the point of view of the Wicked Witch of the West, and it's her story. And yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this soon, hopefully. So because I wanted this book, I needed to find 2 other books so I could get the $2 sale. So the next book I chose was The Big Short, Inside the Doomsday Machine by Michael Lewis. And he also wrote The Blind Side, apparently, and Moneyball. I had heard of this story from the film. I didn't actually know it was a book before, and I never saw the film, so I kind of always assumed that The Big Short was a movie about short films for some reason, which doesn't make sense because it had award season buzz, and I saw the trailers, but I don't know why my mind was like, oh, it's just a short story movie. But it's not. This book is a nonfiction book, which I did not know of either. It's a nonfiction book about the collapse of the housing bubble in America and the financial crisis that came with it. I picked this book out because when this financial crisis happened, the housing bubble collapsed, I knew it was happening. It was 2008, but I was too young to really understand what was happening. So I think it'll be interesting to understand from people who were directly involved with it, because this story follows 4 different people in high finance who predicted and saw the housing bubble coming. So I am interested to see where this book goes. The next and last paperback book I bought was Falling Leaves, the memoir of an unwanted Chinese daughter by Adeline Yen Ma. And this book, I'm pretty sure it was assigned reading in high school. I have a very vague memory of having this book in my hands in high school, but I don't think I ever read it. So I want to read it now. When I saw it in the store, I was like, oh, I should actually pick this book up and read it. This book was published in 1997, and it's about 20th century living in China. It follows Adeline, who is a wealthy girl from a wealthy family in China, but money doesn't always equal happiness, and it kind of goes through a very dysfunctional family with emotional abuse and hurt. And it's about feeling alone in a world where everything's given to you in a way. And I know that it also talks about her journey to England from Hong Kong and from England to the US. So it's also an immigrant story as well. And I'm looking forward to finding out more. The next two books were pricier for me. And the first one I want to talk about is a book I've been really looking forward to for a really long time. And that is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. And I've been waiting for this book for months. So I was very happy to walk into Target and buy this book. And yeah, I'm on page 10 because I bought another book and it distracted me. So I'm barely at the start of this book, but this book is about a place where magi were killed because of a king's orders, and he wants to destroy all magic, and that leaves our protagonist. Why do weird things always happen to me? Update, it was just the Amazon guy, and I got my I ordered a drawing tablet. So my drawing tablet just came in. Quick unboxing, let's go. I've been wanting a tablet for the longest time. So I got a really cheap Huion one because I'm not that great of a drawer, so I just want to learn how to digitally draw, and I'm throwing things everywhere. But look at it, it looks like this. Oh my god, so cute. Hold up. This has turned into an unboxing video. It's so tiny, but this is fine. My computer is super small. I have an 11-inch MacBook Air, so this will be perfect for it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Look at the pen. Okay, back to the book, back to the book, back to the book. So this ruthless king kind of is killing everybody that has magic powers, and that's where our protagonist, Lily, she's left an orphan because her mother is killed because of this. And then this book takes place as she has the opportunity to bring back all the magic back with the help of a baby rogue princess. And I'm really looking forward to reading this book, and it's inspired by the author's West African heritage, and it's a debut novel, and I've heard so many good things about it, and I'm really excited to get to it right after I finish the next book that I'm about to talk about. So my other purchase, my other big baller purchase, was Obsidio, which is the last and final book of the Illuminae Files. And I recently got into this series, and I love it so much. I'm on page 206 of this book. Basically what I can get of the plot so far is that this book combines the plots of the first book and the second book. So all those characters are in this book, and then it adds a new third plot as well. What we learn in the first book is that there was this planet where the main character was from that gets destroyed. In this book we learned that the planet called Carranza was not actually destroyed, and that there are still people living there, and they're kind of fighting this resistance back. So this book combines the planet plot with the two other plots from the previous books, and it kind of is supposed to wrap everything up. I don't know how it's going to end, but so far it has more of the AI who is crazy, and I love him. His name is Aiden, so I'm super stoked about that, and I really love this book. This book is the Barnes & Noble edition, and because of that, it comes with a poster that I haven't actually ripped out of the book yet, but let's do that now. It comes with a colored poster of the different ships. You can see these are the different ships that are talked about in the books. And I really am excited to actually own a copy. This is how it looks without the outside flap. I'm really excited to own a copy of this book because previously I've only been able to look at library copies, so I'm really excited to own this. And I'm going to try to finish this book today and then get to Children of Blood and Bone because I'm very anxious to read that one already. And yeah, those are the books that I've bought recently. So yeah, that's my video, that's my haul. I'm gonna go try out this drawing tablet now and see if it actually works. I'm super stoked, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.